Hey movers and shakers, Jae Burnham from the 7figuremovingacademy.co, 7figuremovingacademy.co. Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another awesome video. Today we're talking about vandalism, how to protect your equipment from vandalism. This actually came up the other day. I saw somebody was talking about how their trucks got vandalized with graffiti while it was in the guy's yard, and then some people added on to the Facebook group and they said, yeah, we were in there and people stole a bunch of stuff and so on and so forth. And what do you do about that? What do you do about vandalism? I'd like to hear your thoughts about what you do for vandalism. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Thank you. But anyway, here are some suggestions that happen to come about in the forum, right? And I'm just going to give you these suggestions. I'm not saying that the end all be all, but here's the thing. Right now we're in an age of digital glut, and not a glut, but we're in a huge, immense ability to use digital forms, right? Right now you can go get a camera that's attached to a Bluetooth that you could stick up in the corner. You don't have to have wires going through the house like they used to be like 5-10 years ago. You don't need to call ADT. You can just buy a bunch of cameras, drill a couple holes in the wall and you can have cameras. That is a good, cheap, and affordable option that you can do, because it'll go in, it'll take a picture, it'll actually be recording on the video itself, will be recording, and then you can download those recordings and put them on your computer. So if your truck is vandalized, it's not going to necessarily stop your truck from being vandalized, but if your truck is vandalized, you can then call the cops and say, here's the video. And then from that, they could probably find out who it was. They can see the picture of the people's face. They can see, the car, if they're driving a car or something, their license plate. So that is one option. If you have the money, the other option is putting your trucks into a secured space, like a storage facility that has access to do like big trucks and RVs and stuff. You can go and find a place like that and actually park your trucks in that facility overnight. So with a small monthly fee, maybe $100-200, you can actually have a space or two where you can actually park your trucks. And now that's a good, affordable possibility. Of course, the other possibility is if you have your own yard, put your own fence up around it, and that will help your trucks and your equipment from being stolen. Again, it's not foolproof. People can get in, they can cut the locks, they can cut the fence, whatever they can still. So these are all options. There's no way to actually stop vandalism at all, but there's a way to curb a lot of it, or even pretty much eliminate it completely. But there's always that potentiality. The third is, if you have a yard and you have a fence, then go up and get like one of these green cloths that go on the fences so that you can go up. And that way people can't actually see through the fence. And that way they don't know what's in the fence. They don't know if there's a dog. They don't know if there's cameras. They don't know anything. So you can have that, and that will help eliminate a great deal. Because if they can't see it, then there's no temptation. If there's a fence and they can see what's inside the other side, and then they might take a look at if there's cameras or whether if they can see the cameras, then they're going to probably be bold and jump the fence or cut the lock or whatever. So so get one of those screens is best. So here's some, just some good tips. Another good tip is not only having cameras on the wall, but actually putting cameras on the truck or around the truck itself, or trucks that you have, so that you can actually see in between the trucks. And so if somebody sneaks in and they get in between the truck, there won't be like a dead space in video. So that's another thing. Yes, it takes a little bit of money, but hey, it's better than having to get out there and having graffiti and so on and so forth. But what happens, how do you get rid of the vandalism if it does happen? And how do you get rid of it? Well, there's a lot of products on the market today. There's actually this paint or solvent. You can go to any hardware store that actually removes paint or graffiti from it. That's one option. There's a couple other products too that you can find on Amazon, like Goo Gone and stuff like that. It all requires a little bit. Of course, you can always take the truck into a place that does pressure washing and pressure washing. So that's another thing. There is also a great product that I've seen. I have never used it. I can't even remember the name. If I do remember the name, I'll leave a link down in the description to it. But it's basically, if you got a truck or a vehicle, it's like a paint or a coating that you can use, that you can put on your trucks. So if somebody does spray paint over your trucks, you can just go in and just wipe it off, basically. I'll try to find that. If you guys know what that is, tell me what it is down in the comments section. Help us all out. Let us all know. But guys, that is how you handle vandalism. There's no good way you can do it. If somebody really wants to vandalize your truck, they're going to probably find a way. But putting up these preventatives is going to do a long way to eliminate probably 90% of it. Right? So guys, thank you. I like you. Please give me a like if you like this video. Leave me a comment and subscribe to this channel if you've yet not subscribed. But other than that, guys, I like you. I love you. Go and do something great today. Bye-bye.